Let's start right off with a market reaction to the Hamas attack on Israel. Joining us for that is Michele Schneider, the Chief Market Strategist at MarketGauge Group. Mish, what can you tell us?
Well, this is a great question and something I've thought a lot about because I realize the seriousness of the stakes that are very high right now for people who are invested in the market. And as you know, Angie, I'm a commodities trader by nature, although obviously we trade everything. So I see three different relationships, I think, that will really tell us everything we need to know. The first one is the long bonds, the TLTs. As we know, they've been beat up because of the yields rising. However, if you look at a chart of TLT right now and you throw in a 10-day moving average, you'll see it has not been above that 10-day moving average since September 1st when it broke it, which means we're talking about 6 weeks of this being under pressure. That reverses. It could be an interesting two things. One, flight to safety, which it certainly has not been now in a while. And number two, it could really also show the signs of recession more likely than not. The second one to look at are the two ETFs I've talked about with you already, which is DBA, DBC, covers the whole breadth of commodities from agriculturals to oil and metals. If we look at DBA, it's still underperforming versus what you would think in a war-like environment, goes through 22. I think that changes. DBA, DBC, right now took out a key area of 24. If it consolidates here between 24 and 24.40 and continues to break out, that's a sign that oil and the metals will continue to go. The third thing is looking at that monthly chart that I show over and over on the small caps using IWM and retail using XRT. That 80-month moving average is a 6 to 7 year business cycle. We have held it so far. In fact, we have held it since 2011, only breaking it once during COVID. We break down under those levels, along with everything else that I just mentioned. I think that gives you a different feel for what the market is going to be doing, at least for a short intermediate term until things resolve.
We thank you very much, Mish.
Thank you so much, Angie.
Go to businessfirstam.com for where to see our show on TV.